Hello, this is PowerStar, welcoming you back to my playthrough of The Legend of Zelda for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Now, all these Octorocks and Moblins will come out and try to kill me, which is just as well because I need the rupees. Anyway, level 2 wasn't really that hard. In fact, it was easier than level 1. That's pretty interesting. But it's also interesting to note that the two dungeons I've done so far, 1 and 2, they're the ones with items that you really don't need to finish the game. Let's see. You don't really need the bow isn't required to finish any other dungeon. You don't need the bow to get into dungeon 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8. And, same thing with either boomerangs found in levels 1 and 2. You don't need the boomerangs. The boomerangs can come in handy, but you don't actually need them in order to go through dungeons. So you can actually do level 1 and level 2 last. Now you actually need to go through every dungeon in order to finish the game, so you're not so much skipping them as you are bypassing them because you'd have to come back eventually to finish the Triforce. So tough luck, Shed Ninja. You gotta do all the dungeons. Yeah, Shed Ninja likes skipping stuff. Anyway, let's show you a use of the boomerang. Yeah, you can throw it to collect rupees for you. Anyway, you saw that cave I went into where I bombed a hole in the wall and got my heart container. It's worth noting that if I didn't already know where that was, I'd be screwed. I would pretty much just have to search and use bombs on every freaking rock in Hyrule until I find something. And that's what I actually did do. When I was 4 playing this game for the first time, once I found out I could blow stuff up like that, I actually went around and bombed every rock in Hyrule. And I think I know where everything, or at least almost everything is, but come on! Bombing every rock in Hyrule? And there's actually some caves that you can blow up, and all you'll get is a guy who charges you 20 rupees. Say something like, pay me for the door repair, or something like that, and he takes rupees away from you. And the only way you could possibly know what caves are good and what caves are bad is by trial and error, so there's really nothing you can do to justify having to bomb every rock in Hyrule. In fact, if I recall correctly, the entrance to one of the dungeons is behind a rock, so you actually do need to find that particular dungeon in order to finish the game. So, in order to get the whole Triforce from the 8 dungeons in the game to finish it. So, what's up? Anyway, level 3. We encounter our first enemy in level 3, which is these annoying blobs. They're just bigger versions of the blobs in level 1. You can kill... You'd actually have to hit them to turn them into the little blobs, and then you'd have to hit them again. But I got the white sword, so they go down in one hit. These guys are Dark Nuts. And any attack from the front will be blocked. So you gotta hit them in the side. And I gotta tell you, these Dark Nuts are some of my least favorite enemies in the entire game. Especially when they're in huge swarms and they just surround you. That's really annoying. Let's hope that doesn't happen here. Not to mention they take an entire heart of my health away. Unlike most enemies who only take away half a heart, these guys take a whole heart away. So, besides their defense, their attack isn't exactly weak either. Gotta hate the Dark Nuts, huh? Let's just hope there's not a huge swarm of dark... Crap. A huge swarm of dark nuts. Ow! And they'll go through my health faster than Sonic the Hedgehog runs, because... Well, they just take away your hearts just like that, and I gotta go downstairs. There better be something good down here for killing all those dark nuts. I got a raft! Now the raft is one of those items that the game will automatically use when you need to. And there are a grand total of 2 times this will happen. So, that's really it. You can only use the raft twice. Now, one of them will lead to a dungeon later in the game, so you actually need the raft to finish. But the other of the 2 locations just goes to a bonus room. So you only have to use the raft once. What's the point of putting an item in the game that you're only going to use once? I don't see the need. Yeah, they probably should have put more raft locations. But hey, it's an NES game. An epic NES game. So I kill more of these, slime dudes. And I get the key. I'm gonna head this way first. Any room like this, you have to kill all the enemies and push the left block. I get to the old man. Did you get the sword from the old man on top of the waterfall? Yes. Yes, I did. Here it is. See? Want to see my sword? I'll show you my sword. Ah! Ah! Take that, old man! Ha ha ha! Yeah, you can actually attack him. I don't know what the purpose is, because you can't actually kill him. And you could get yourself killed from those fireballs he starts throwing at you. So, I really don't know what the purpose of being able to hit him is. But hey, it's kind of fun to do so. Anyway, I kill all these bats. This whole room back here is just a trap with a key in it. And there is no other way out of that room than to go through this room again. So you're gonna hear the old man use his dialogue twice. That's pretty annoying. I should at least be able to skip it. Yeah, that's okay. There's only one part of the dungeon I haven't gone to, and it's time to explore it. You hear that? I ain't far from the boss, folks. Ugh, more dark nuts. I hate dark nuts. Don't you hate dark nuts? Now this is the last room before the boss right here. It's full of these bats. And these annoying bubbles that make it so that you can't use your sword. I'll get the rupees. And it's time to take on the boss. It's this thing with hands. I'll blow its hands off. Ha ha ha! Gotcha! And the Triforce is mine, folks. And the fact is, if you know how to use your bombs, it is actually possible to kill the level 3 boss in one hit. It took me 2 because I screwed up, but hey. You can actually kill him in one hit. So level 3 is actually even easier than level 2. Well, I'll be seeing you next time when I go to level 4, which, if the pattern proves true, should be even easier than level 3. See ya.